So Yaku had a tough fourth day, but he still ended up profitable for the day, and that's all that matters. We all know very well that trading is about consistency and profits. Let's see what they have to say after the final day.
Hi Jaco, and we've hit day 5. It's finally coming to an end. We still got one trading session going this afternoon that you'll do, and then we'll post your final results for the week. But first of all, it's been a lot of fun having you here this week, and I thank you for taking the time so that we can go through this experiment together. Let's start off with results after day 4. What percentage return are you sitting on your capital right now?
Hi Patrick. Yes, indeed it's day 5, the last day of our little challenge here. It's been both an honor and a privilege being here. It's been real interesting. I've learned things that I never thought were actually possible. I was always hesitant about getting into trading and the whole idea and the concept of it, but this week has really showed me how with systems and programs that you've worked out that it's completely possible and completely viable. So I'm looking forward to ending it off on a strong note and a good note and a confident note. So far from yesterday's results after day 4, I'm up 7.5% of my account. So it was a R1,000 account and I'm up on R1,075 now, so 7.5% increase. And yeah, I'm looking to make it a bit more to end off a week in a good way. So yeah, excited for this afternoon session.
Okay, I know because I've been trading with you every session that you have experienced, I think, every type of market you could experience, from wild swings when news comes out to absolutely flat dead markets where we've just been in absolute consolidation. Are you confident between the two strategies, the one being based on 5 minute on the zone fibs and the other one being based on the retracements on the 1 minute, that you know which strategy to apply in which type of market?
Yes, I would say I do know where to put what. It's just important to remember certain parameters when it comes to doing the 5 minute and doing the 1 minute, where your ranges must be correct in order to make sure that the system will work for you. Because it does work, but you have to be sure to remember where the parameters are. So that's the most important thing I would say for me to remember. But other than that, seeing all the different markets and all that, it's shown me what works and what does not work, and when not to trade, which is more important than knowing when to trade. So yes, I'm confident in that.
Would you also agree that the biggest challenge probably facing all traders, and I'm not talking about people just learning to trade, but people that have been trading for years, is to control the stop losses and when to exit in a losing trade?
Yes, I can say with personal experience throughout this whole week that it's very important to make sure that you have stops and you have tight stops. Because yes, you can think that if it picked you up and you still an open trade, that you're hoping and hoping and praying that the market will go in your favor, but it's something that you said in the beginning of the week to me. Personal anecdote that you made is like, people always want the market to do what they want it to do, and it won't. It never will. You can guess, and it's a 50-50, but it's so important to make sure your stops are tight, so that yes, you're gonna have the stop, you're gonna make the loss, but it's better having a 2 or 20 point loss instead of an 80 point loss. I've had a few of those losses this week, and it hits hard, and it's really been a learning curve around that you have to have that discipline to make sure that you have your stops in. Otherwise it can go out of control, and it can just really dent your whole profit.
Okay, I think let's end the week off with 2 things that I think you should take away with you. The first is, there are only 2 ways you can blow an account. The one is ignore stop losses, and the other one is trade position size that is too big for you. And I think another nice thing to remember as you go forward is, if you just trade well and you stick to the system, money will follow.
And that's going to wrap up this series. We have completed the challenge, and Yaku is a profitable trader. Here we can see his results, and we can see that he made a total of 79 Rand profit after just 1 week. And that's starting with 0 trading knowledge. But if I'm being honest, I'm not surprised. The traders here are so good at what they do, and they help countless amounts of people to learn how to trade and trade for profitability. If you guys want to check it out, you can click the link in the description. There are trading workshops for sale, and even some other stuff like this ebook which you can download for absolutely free. I'll put the link for that in the description as well.